So they feel like if they're mocking what you have done, then they'll be right too.
Dajaun, after a lot of playing experience your first 2 years, obviously hampered by injury last year, what are you hoping to show this season?
I'm hoping to show people that I can get to the quarterback, I can be a great pass rusher, I can get TFLs, make plays in the backfield, and just lead my team to the victories we want to do. We want to be coastal champions, we want to be ACC champions, we want to be win our bowl game, our last game, whatever we can do. So I just want to lead my team to some victories.
With you and Taman being injured last year, and I know Powell had some issues as well, JP was just talking about how you really didn't get to see what you guys could bring to the table.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about getting more pressure off the edge. Are you seeing that in camp thus far?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, losing us, well, I don't even say just losing us was a big hit for us, because we did have guys like Malik Carney that was rushing the pass and Mikey Bart that was getting to the passer. But now we're just expanding our depth of players who are able to get to the passer. To get to the passer, so it'll be good for us.
Donnie told us last week just having extra bodies keeps everybody fresher, therefore you can be more aggressive. Is that?
Yeah, this is the most depth we ever had at D-line since I've been here. In my 5 years, we got 15 to 16 guys that can go. So it's been great for us. I mean, when anybody needs a breather, we have guys that we can flip in. We don't have to worry about this person might not be in the right spot. We feel like everybody is capable of doing the right things and being in the right place. So I feel like we are a force to be reckoned with. So.
The defense won a lot of the scrimmages in spring ball. Who won Tuesday?
I'm gonna go with the defense, just because I play for the defense.
Right.
But I mean, offense hits, so never sleep on them. So.
With the depth that you guys have, can you go at a higher motor on plays a little bit more? Because you know that if you're out there for a few plays, somebody can come in, there's not really going to be much of a drop-off as opposed to before when you Mikey said last year he had to conserve at times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to go with a high motor 100%, 110% of the time, so I really want to say that. It's just the fact that we were more reluctant to come out and put somebody else in. Now I feel like I'm comfortable with who plays behind me. We got Tyler Powell and just other guys who can contribute to the defense.
I think what he was saying was just the mentality that knowing that he had to stay on the field.
Yeah.
And sometimes, not that he would take a play off, it's just that the motor level, he was conscious of it because of the there wasn't as much depth back there. There were young guys. So, go ahead.
Well, I understand that, but I still say that I play 110% all the time, even because you don't want to take any plays off, because you never know. That could be the play that there's a pass, but you can get to the pass rush and you can make a sack or something like that. So I'm always going to go.
This time last year when we came out, the other practice field, every time I saw you, you're on a bike, you're walking around, you're in a boot, you're kind of, I'd say, how's it going? You're like, oh, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, and it didn't really happen that way for you. How much of a relief is it for you that you're not worried about any of that stuff?
It's been great. I mean, it's totally different. I mean, because now I'm more in tune with what's going on. I can actually run through the reps with the guys. It's not so much just watching a film. I can actually see myself making the plays and making corrections on what I need to do to get better. Not just so much from the coaching aspect of coaching the younger guys, but I can actually better myself as an individual, as a player. So it's been great.
I know that everybody's competing for positions on defense too, but offense is a lot of holes to fill, and there's a lot more competition among more guys. Scrimmaging them, did you see the intensity and kind of the competition among those guys kind of raise their level at any point?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, every offensive line that we've been going against, they all been going hard because everybody wants to fight for that starting position. So it's been a great competition this camp so far. I feel like everybody's been going and giving their all and doing whatever they can to get on the field. So it's going to be great this year.
Dajaun, what was the foot issue that you battled?
I had a broken foot.
Okay, so this is a broken foot.
Yeah, fifth metatarsal, but everything's healed now. It's fine, 100%, so I'm ready to go.
You broke it twice, right?
I tweaked it. I didn't necessarily break it twice, but I tweaked it a little bit.
JP was telling us that the three technique and the nose tackle are completely different positions and they don't mix. What about defensive end? Do you have a rush end and a run end, or how's that split up?
No, not necessarily. I mean, the way we teach our defense, even with our nose and our tackles, we teach them to play both positions. Okay. So we're very interchangeable. So there's not necessarily a pass, a rush end or a power end anymore. We play both sides of the ball and we can get after it.
So you're not considered there's not a weak side, strong side, anything like that?
No, we're just ends, edge rushers.
Thanks.